Most companies, most departments, most people are really terrible at project estimation. How long is it going to take me to complete this project? You can use time tracking technology to solve that problem with a very high degree of accuracy. How do we do that? We take a real close look at how we're going to do project estimation using time tracking. First of all, you go get 4 or 5 projects that are of similar nature, and you get people to track their time very carefully on those projects, breaking their time into phases: requirements and specifications, design, coding, testing, debugging, documentation. You got your 5 projects, and what you figured out is that the very first phase of the projects, there's some percentage that for your company, for those kind of projects, is the standard percentage that your people are spending on the first phase of the project. Now, along comes project number 6. In project number 6, we just spent 50 hours doing the requirements gathering. We already know that we always spend about 5% of our time on the requirements phase. So now you have a metric. You can figure out exactly how much time it's going to take you to do any project. Now you cross-reference that with your other more traditional estimation methodologies. There's 3 methods. The time tracking method that I mentioned with the how much is the requirements phase as a percentage of the overall thing. There's the ask the expert method. The third estimate technique is based on some physical aspect of the project. So if we're building roads, how many miles of roads are we talking about? If we're building bridges, how long is the bridge? You take those metrics and you come up with a methodology for turning that into a number of person hours. None of these takes a lot of time to do. You always have to do the requirements phase of the project before you get started anyway. And that's the right time to do the estimate. Once you have the requirements, then you can do an estimate. There's 3 ways to estimate the size of a project. One is what percentage are the requirements phase normally of the overall project. Method 2 is ask an expert. And number 3 is some sort of lines of code count or miles of road built or the size of the building or how many things, some sort of physical aspect of what we're building here. Triangulate those 3 things and you come up with a great answer. And now, because you have an estimation capability that's based on actual historical data, you're going to be able to crush your competitors, make 10 times more money than all of the other people out there. So that's the story.